Is it working? Are we live? Can't tell because the computer operator left. Hello everybody, welcome to the Newcastle Live Radio live seance session. We've got the team ready to go. We've got the stage set, so to speak. I hope you can all hear us. I hope you can all see us. The Wi-Fi is dropping in and out at the moment. Not sure why. We've got the technician on the computer over here who's hopefully going to fix things. Renata, would you like to explain to everyone how it's going to work? That's the camera there. So.
Hi everyone. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up with just inviting the spirits in for this. Hi. So welcome everyone. Tonight what we're starting off to do with is just some table tipping. We're going to invite the spirits in. We're going to enjoy some lively activity with the table, hopefully melding all of our energy together. So the idea first of all is to try and get this table to move with the help of spirit energy. Once that is achieved and done, and we can play with that a little bit, we will then turn to the glass dowsing table and try some glass dowsing where we can actually connect with spirit one-to-one. But first of all, we always need to do a process of connecting and allowing the spirits to play first of all, so that they know that this environment is a safe and happy environment. And so we're going to do that process first. So are we getting people watching?
Roman, do we have people on?
How do I tell that?
There'll be a number in the top left-hand corner.
59?
I think I said 59.
Or $58.
Okay. It's not scary at all. Okay, so for all of us at the table and for all of us watching, all of you watching, it would be really, really good if you could help and assist us with this particular part of the process by really focusing in on the spirits that are around you and around us, and saying it's okay. We're inviting you into a global circle right now where we can all commune with our spirit ancestors through this table session. So as we start and as we move through, as we all place our hands onto the table, I ask you to focus with your minds and your hearts in to invite the spirits and allow them to know that this is going to be a super cool session. All right, so all I need all of you to do is place your full hands on the table very, very lightly, lightly and gently. And maybe all of you that are watching, as we go through this process, you may feel that the energies that are around you also start to change. You may feel that there is an energetic shift that occurs around you.
Roman, I know how to fix that problem with the sound. If you can pop headphones or earbuds into the conference camera right there, that will stop that.
So you might feel some tingling around you. You might feel as though the air is getting a little bit thicker, that really as though people are actually entering into the space that you are in, that you are creating, because certainly that feeling is occurring here. We're starting to feel tingly, we're starting to feel the hairs on our skin just rising up a little bit. And we're going to invite the spirits into this space, into this communal global space that we've created, and settle in and be part of this Halloween experience with us. We're going to please invite the spirits that are here, those that are here with the families, or maybe families of people that are here and the table is already starting to try and move. So just let it go, if it does. To come through and show themselves to us by moving the table underneath our fingers. So you can use our energies, you can meld your energies together. And what we're going to ask those spirits to do, which they are already so kindly doing, is moving the table just so slightly under our fingers.
And please feel free to watch our hands to make sure that we aren't manipulating the table. You'll see our muscles.
Oh shit!
That's
So
it.
just gently
I'm just hanging
move.
onto my phone in case it dips.
Just gently move back and forth, just so that we know. Awesome. Great, you're moving it in different directions. And this has been so quick. It's been unbelievable. Now, guys, you guys are doing a fantastic job because it is with your energies and your combined focuses. This is happening so quickly. This is absolutely amazing, guys. Oh my God. We've just begun. Just hang on to your seats. Now, this is a big plastic barbecue table.
Yeah, it's very magical, very special.
We've spared no expense in this process, and it takes a little bit of time, usually for these things to start, and it takes a little bit of energy to try and push it on your own, especially with other people at the table who are all projecting their thoughts and their wishes at the same time. So to actually get it moving, oh, thank you.
This is where I'm going to hang on to my phone.
Please go back now, spirits.
They're testing
They're testing you guys for your energy and seeing if our energy blends really well. And they'll only work to the level of the person who's the most fearful. So if you can be open and calm about it, it's fine.
So if anybody's got any questions, please just post them. Roman will let us know what's going on.
It's got the bendy leg on it already.
Okay, did anyone else just see that red ball go to?
Oh, did it go, did it? Oh, that wasn't working very well.
The mirror ball.
Oh, the little cat balls. Did they start flashing?
Probably because it's attached here. So we've got actually some motion sensor balls lined up behind the camera, just to check whether there is any movement in those. If anyone sees any movement, Roman or any of the people at the table, I will let you know.
It's nothing like tapping on comments as we go into it's the modern seance.
So what you're hearing is the plastic legs moving over the floor. And this is really, really difficult if you're trying to move a plastic table on a wooden floor. But they're doing a really good job. Awesome
Considering how long it's been since we've done this is pretty bloody amazing.
You guys are good. But I'm going to pay homage to all of the people that are watching at the moment, because I'm really feeling that your energy's there, you're contributing to the motion of this table. So Halloween has really dropped at the moment.
This is unbelievable.
We're not
doing shit. Oh, let's go again.
Maybe the big stuff. Oh, and credit cards everywhere. It's okay. See, obviously I'm controlling the table here. As I restack my credit cards in my pocket. Sorry.
So I am now going to try and do something a little bit different. I'm going to ask all the spirits that are here with us, thank you so much, to please just collect your energies. And I'm going to ask that you actually move this table from its spot in a particular direction, whichever direction you choose. So that's going to actually require you to all get to one side of the table.
Not the humans.
And actually push the table in a particular direction. You can choose whichever direction you wish. And feel the vibration underneath your hands.
Okay, they're excited. They're very excited.
So it just means that you use the same energies that you did before, but you use them in a direction. So whichever direction you would like. Let's see if we can do this. probably going to mean that we have to stand. I think they've chosen.
Yep. Or not.
So, if you prefer to spin the table, that is fine. We will go for a little jaunt around, if you so wish. This is for all of you to practice with.
Damn, Daisy, you're in so much trouble.
I can't do.
Oh, please stop this. Are they testing us out or something?
One, two, three. Stop. We are the batteries. It's like a toy that you put the battery into. Why don't you do anything without the batteries?
Believe us, we are not doing this.
No, we are not.
We are not doing this.
All right. We should.
So do we want to connect with the table now?
Do you want me to go and get the glass?
Yes, yes, please. Yes.
Okay, do you want to explain to camera what we're doing?
So guys, as you saw, it was just a little bit of a demonstration with regard to table tipping and how a table can actually be activated and move with participants on it. These guys were doing it for the very first time, so there was no way that we could sort of introduce them and say this is what you do. They were really in great faith putting their hands on a plastic barbecue table and thinking, well, what in the hell could happen? And as you saw, lots of things happened. So that was awesome. All right, so this is a little bit different here. We're using a smaller table. Because that big table has a hole in the middle, we can't actually use the glass around it. But we're going to do the next step in this sort of a seance process, and this is called glass dowsing. Also a very old-fashioned way of connecting with spirit, well and truly before the times when we had Ouija boards even. And probably the precursor to a Ouija board, I would say, glass dowsing is, because the process is a lot harder, it's a lot longer, and the thing that I like about it is that we all feel very, very connected to the process. So that's just what I'm going to add with regard to this.
So the chair, sit down. I'm going to be off for this one. I just need to be able to get the camera line up done again.
You may have to hold the camera.
Okay, we'll see. If I need to, I will.
How does that look?
You're right, you do your thing.
All right, so it's just a plain glass. The thing I like about this glass, it's got a nice big bottom on it, which means all our fingers will fit. And that's just the light so that we can follow the light. So consider it, bless you.
Thank you.
Consider it
Corona.
for the spirits.
I know, I'm a Debbie Downer, aren't I?
Consider it for the spirits as this being their pencil and this being their piece of paper. So this is what they're going to write on this. But we're going to start small again. We're going to start with the process of trying to make this glass move under our finger. So we're going to again ask the spirits to come through and manipulate this glass so that it starts to turn clockwise around this table. So you can shift your fingers at any time. Yeah, you can choose your fingers at any time. That doesn't matter. No curse is going to befall you. You're not going to break some sacred circle or anything like that. No demons are going to step in because of those wives' tales. All we are asking you to do is be in the mindset that what we are doing is we are assisting spirit to reach out to us here at the table, because there may be someone here who wishes to communicate to one finger. So one finger on, very, very lightly
That's a bit
again.
bright, guys.
And at this point, I'm going to ask the spirits that were so helpful to us with the other table to already, thank you, okay, you're very, very persistent. I don't need to ask you anything, you already know. Awesome, thank you. And if you could just rotate the glass, move the glass around the edge of the table, please. Awesome. So when we ask them to do this, we can tell how much energy they have by how slow or how fast they're rotating the glass, how connected they are, how much trouble we might have with getting them to do anything else. So that flow of energy is pretty good. Okay, some big rotations around. Go right to the edge, feel the whole table. That's it, awesomeness. Beautiful, thank you, thank you. Now I'm going to ask you to stop in the middle if you can find the middle for us. Bring the glass and stop it to the middle. Awesome, thank you. Thank you for being part of this. Now, a few questions that I need to ask you, just so this process runs smoothly. On the edge of the table, I need you to choose a place that is going to be your point for yes. So if I ask you a question and your answer is yes, where would you take the glass to show us your yes? Just anywhere on the edge, just choose a spot, please. Beautiful, thank you. Can you go back to the centre now, please? And where is a no response from you, please? Where would your no be? So if we were to ask you a question and your answer is no, where would you take the glass? Beautiful, thank you. Back to the centre. Thank you so much. Are you here to speak to someone who is at the table right now? Of course you are. You're so insistent to come in. Thank you very much. Would you like to go back? Thank you. Are you willing to continue this discussion with them? Are you willing to talk to them with your answers? Beautiful. Thank you very much. Back to the centre. Once again, we thank you so much for coming and being here. All right. I'm going to ask you to take the glass and push it to be in front of the person you have come to be with and speak with tonight.
So we have cars going past, guys. We've also got the tram outside. So and I keep dropping the mouse.
Who have you come to be with tonight? Who do you want to speak to? That would be it, J-Mac. Oh, Tracy. Okay, back to the centre. Thank you very much. Now, are you a member of Tracy's family? But she knows you, obviously. Yeah, she knew you while you were alive. Is that right? Thank you. Now, can you tell me whether you, when you were alive and when Tracy knew you, were you a male? Were you a male? In a male body? So you were a female, that is correct? Yes. Okay. And when you passed, were you over the age of 50? Have you got an inkling or an idea who this might be? All right, so we're just going to go a little bit further, and this is not about testing you, but it's about showing Tracy, I guess, and showing the others what type of energy and how wonderful spirit can be. And I'm going to draw a line in front of Tracy right here. So remember, as I said to you, this is your piece of paper, and this here is your pencil. So you can write, can't you? You can read and write in English. Yes or no? Thank you. So that line that I drew, I want you to take this glass down and in big capital letters, please print the first letter of your first name, the name Tracy would know you by. In capital letters now. Yeah. Yeah. It is. So can you identify this person? Okay. So that was a big M for anyone that was watching there. Yep. And what is this person's name?
Maureen.
Is that correct? Maureen? Have we got Maureen here? Wow, thank you. Gee, you're strong, Maureen. How wonderful that you came through. Do you have a question for her?
Is she always with me?
So ask it as if she's here. So Maureen, are you always with me?
Maureen, are you always with me?
Sometimes she doesn't want to be.
I don't know why that camera keeps dropping out, guys.
Can I just say thank you? Thank you.
Maureen, have you got something you would like to tell Tracy? Have you got a message for her? Okay, I'm going to ask you to do the same thing as before. Can you write it, please? Big capital letters. Don't make it too long, honey. 1 or 2 words if you can. I. They always do this.
Yeah.
L. O. Keep going, sweetie. V.
Keep your voice up, Renata.
Come on. Now you keep going. So it's L-O-V. What's the next letter? They all do E's differently. So I love, yeah. I know, the Y's a little bit weird. Hello. You. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, thank you, Maureen. Thank you so very, very much. Is there anyone else there that would like to just jump on in at the moment and speak to someone at the table? Maureen, can you tell us if there is someone else there? Thank you. Can you let them come on in now, please? And if that person would like to come on the glass now and just take the glass around the table for us, please. Come on, your turn. All right, thank you so very much. Whoever this is that has come on, that is awesome. Wonderful to see you here. When you're ready, stop the glass in the middle of the table, thank you. We're going to use the same spots for yes and no. So your yes is up here and your no is down there. Thank you very much. Have you come here because you wish to speak to someone at the table?
We'll get that camera angle back. I don't know, it's dropped out.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ronan.
Can you take the glass and place it in front of the person that you want to speak to tonight? Who have you come to speak to?
Uh-oh.
Thank you. All right. Are you a member of the family? Okay.
So the glass went to Steve, everyone who's watching.
All right. So did Steve know you when you were alive? Thank you. And can you tell me whether you are a female, please?
Not really, Jody.
And when you passed over, did you pass over after the age of 50, beyond 50? Thank you. Now, when you passed, were you ill? Did you pass because you were ill? Not sure? Okay. Long time ago, huh? All right. And you can read and write? Are you willing to give Steve the first letter of your first name? Hopefully he'll know who this is. Right, so I'm going to draw a line there. Remember how we said this is a piece of paper? This is a line. So pretend you're back at school and you have to create a big capital letter. So go down to the line, big capital letter, the first letter of your first name. Off you go. So that's a D that you just made. Yep, can you just confirm that that is a D? Okay, can you connect with a lady with the first letter D in her name? No, that's okay. So can you give us a second letter, please? DN. DN, is that what you're trying to say? That doesn't really make any sense for us. Would he have known you by another name? So we're getting very confusing writing here. Go back down to the line and let's start with the first letter of your name again, please.
I'm feeling a song for you is the do 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 do.
That was an R.
Do 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 do.
Give us the second letter, please, my sweetheart. Sorry to make you go through all of this.
Thank you for recognising my tune, Karen.
Okay, that's an A, I think.
What was the letters again?
R-A. This is a little bit confusing here. Let's just have a bit of a check here. So, are you a very close member of Steve's family? Okay. Mother? We're going back to grandmother. Are you a grandmother? Mother's side?
So you know we've got about 6 or 7 minutes left.
Okay, grandmother on mother's side. Did you know her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So ask a question that only she would know whether to answer yes or no to, and see if it fits for you. See if that's the truth. So, for example, where did she live? Something quite personal.
Did you used to eat snails or something like that? And then she would know the answer. We don't need to know what the answer is.
If she ever lived in Towering. Okay. Did you ever live in Towering? Did I ever get into trouble with you?
It didn't take much to work that out.
Did you like reading newspapers?
Do you have a message for him? Okay, my sweet. Go down to the line. Okay, you write out what you want to say to him. So what was that? It was an I? Was it?
An I.
Okay. Keep going.
I-N.
Could you do that one again, please?
Very creative.
It's very swirly, but I have no idea what
Percy?
in big capital letters, honey, okay?
So what we have to use is just our plain letters because we're very simple souls here on earth. So we just need to have plain uppercase letters, please. I'm sorry that we're using your energy, but we're having trouble working it out.
Is that an F?
I hope someone's watching this because I've got my eyes closed. I can't see anything.
It just seems to be going up and down. We're not getting any actual...
No, there's something behind it. She's trying really hard, but it's hard for... Did she have any sort of like Alzheimer's or dementia when she passed?
Possibly. Wasn't pronounced.
No, she's got. Gave it a try. That's good. Thank you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did your daughter have the initials PMG before she was married?
Postmaster General.
Hmm. What are you trying to tell me?
Thank you, Diana.
All right. Well, this is definitely running writing, isn't it?
You're saying love?
Yeah. I've got to say to you that she keeps on saying something about two mothers. Like there's two mothers, or there were two mothers involved, or something about two mothers, which is important.
2 months.
I'm sorry.
One, I suppose, do they?
Is Steve's mum with her?
Can my mum talk to me? Has my mum got a message? No?
Hold on. Just hold on a minute. She may be finding it hard to actually say something.
Sure.
Sometimes they find it really hard to come through.
She won't be so strong yet.
Same message.
Yeah. Your mum's better at capitals though.
Yeah,
Much better.
Oh, that's an S. weird round ears. Mm. Thank you.
Need to start wrapping it up.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, so what we would normally do at the end of the session, we are going to have to finish the session, is we're going to ask for the glass to come to the center of the table. Thank you. And that's just our completion spot, our finish spot. So we're going to take our fingers off. We're just going to sit in this energy just for a moment. We're going to thank those in spirit that have come through. It's been a very, very short session. We just so appreciate that you have come in so very, very quickly to be here and to pass on very simple messages to those that you love, so that we know that those that have passed over aren't really gone. Their energy and their love still remains, and they still want us to remember them as we do, and that they still remember us as well. So we're going to close this session off. We thank the spirits that are here, ask them to go back and to be at peace. And we thank all of those that have been watching as well and lending their energy into this to make this happen. And we close this session. Thank you. That's it.
Okay.
Done.
Do you want to say goodbye to everyone in the camera there?
Bye.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll be back on the live broadcast very shortly for Spooky Sundays on Newcastle Live Radio. So get that app downloaded or watch live from the website. We will be back soon, and boy, we're going for 4 hours, so we've got so much done. See you.
Happy Halloween.